Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank is a Type 3 Chinu. This is a Japanese Tier 5 medium tank, and the map is Swamp. This is a game from April of 2015, so this is one of the older Swamp maps from World of Tanks 9.7, and this is going to be a game where I get approximately 5 kills. M3 Lee.
Critical hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Ooh, look at that. I killed the M3 Lee and he wasn't spotted. Oh, I remember this game. I shot over one of my allies.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them.
So that's what it looks like when I'm shooting over my ally. Let's see if we can get it from a different angle. I'm shooting right over that empty space.
I don't see the target.
I'm going to rewind it so we can get another look at that.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them. Target lost.
Okay. Now, when you advance through the swamp, you want to head for solid objects or cover. You know, priority is a solid object, secondary is cover, and I would say third to stay low. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the enemy.
Enemy armor is damaged. Target released.
When I play, obviously there's enemy tanks over here, so I've got a priority. I have to run for cover. But there was an enemy tank in this rock, behind this rock formation. He may be dead now. I'm not sure. But if there were one there, I would head directly for the rock formation and then go around the side in order to attack him. But because I have this issue where I'm being flanked, I have to move. It's probably safer to go to the right, and I'm sure I'm going to make the wrong move. I was trying to set up a shot. I would have been able to lock on with the auto aim,
Ready to fire. Penetration.
and I would have fired while I was...
Critical hit.
The goal was to lock on with the auto aim, then shoot at him while I was running away, but once I made it to safety, it didn't matter anymore.
Enemy is hit. They're
You'll-
knocked out.
You'll notice that I shot twice, and then I moved forward, and then I shot again. And the reason why I did that is because if someone is aiming at me and I move forward, it screws up their aim. So that's one of the techniques you want to use.
Ready to fire. Penetration.
Now you can see I shot, and then I turned my tank. You want to turn your tank so that the gun is pointing as close to the corner of your tank as possible, because that's what the enemy is going to see. And when you've got that lineup, you've got a really good angle. They call it side scraping. You got really good angling on your tank to protect your get the best armor protection.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
You'll notice I put my full frontal armor towards him, which I didn't need
Scope is damaged.
to do, but I did. Now the other thing you'll notice is I got hit by a Panzer IV-C, which is a tank destroyer. When you get hit, someone out in the distance shot at me. You want to know who hit you, because if it's a SPG, then there's less of a chance he'll be able to hit you again, because he needs you to be spotted, and he needs to have the line of sight. But if it's that tank destroyer, the tank destroyer might be able to spot me again while the SPG would not be able to. So since it wasn't an SPG, it was a tank destroyer, I got to get out of here fast because there's a chance that he might spot me and hit me again.
Permission to engage.
So you'll notice that I ran for cover, and now we're going after this Chi-He.
Penetration.
Same situation. Take a look at my gun. You want the gun to be over the corner of the tank so that you get the best angle in terms of armor protection.
Penetration. Got him. Target acquired. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Excuse me. Now, what you're going to notice, people complain about the auto aim. Just ignore them. This tank, I use the auto aim to lock on to that tank. However, while I'm doing that, I have the cursor pointed because I'm trying to lock on to that other tank. I mean, the cursor was pointed here at the center of the screen. It was only a short distance away from getting that other tank, and that's the reason I was using the auto aim. I was shooting at one tank, and while I was shooting at him, I was preparing to locate the next tank. You cannot do that in sharpshooter mode. You can see it took a while, but absolutely as soon as I was reloaded, and I've only got like a 2 or 3 second reload time. As soon as I was reloaded, I was already aimed at the next tank.
Critical hit. Bail out.
And,
This vehicle has had it.
and again, you can only do it with the auto aim. You cannot do it in sharpshooter mode. I took perhaps 2 shots at him. If you were using sharpshooter mode, you might have gotten 0 shots at him. Even though I didn't penetrate, at least I had a chance. Okay, so that's a Type 3 Chinu. It's a Japanese Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Swamp. And I got 5 kills. If you want to join my clan at CBKS, we also have CBKS2, which is the lower tier players. And for people who like SPG, we have CBSPG. Thank you.